minds and make you all think. How you guys doing this fine grand morning? It's been a good morning for me. Been up early, meditating this morning. I've been working on my book and taking everything I can and put it into this morning's teaching. Did my write-up for this morning's teaching. So hopefully we got some good stuff for you this morning. I think we do. We want to talk about, responding with a composed mind and seeing ourselves as part of the greater whole. You know, let's get going. Life in the deepest essence is a journey of transformation. It is not a journey of escape, but an awakening. Awakening to the realization that we are all connected, that our experiences, even chaotic ones, serve as opportunities for growth and healing. The world we see is a holographic reflection of our inner consciousness. And understanding this truth is key to unlocking the freedom we've been all seeking. One of the first steps towards living a fulfilled life is learning to respond to life's challenges with a composed mind. It is easy to be swept away by the current emotions, especially when chaos arises. When chaos arises, it's easy for us to get swept away, but to cultivate inner peace, we must first understand why chaos happens and how it serves a purpose in the first place. Did she just say that? Yeah, I did. Let's look at chaos as a teacher. Let's clear the dust and reveal the shadows. Chaos seems to do that. You see, when chaos arises in a community, within our personal lives, it's often seen as something to be feared or avoided. We resist these discomforts. But what if we saw it differently? What if chaos is not an enemy, but the catalyst for change? You know, what if this holographic simulation, this external world is a reflection of our inner state? So when we, experience turmoil, it can be seen as an opportunity to clear the dust, to make room for the deeper healing, just as the storm shakes the ground. You see, to release the old leaves and debris, the chaos in our lives is a signal that it's time to face the shadows, to look within. It's not about the external, people. It's about within. You see, in any community or relationship, chaos can be viewed as a moment of growth. When what was hidden beneath the surface, has a chance to be seen, felt, and healed, whether it's anger, fear, resentment, or old wounds. These emotions arise because they are ready to be integrated. So instead of avoiding the discomfort, we are invited to sit with it, examine it, understand it, look deeper. This is a lot of why I go off to the desert quite often. And if you notice, I go off to the desert quite often after things kind of shake up in my life. When I begin to see patterns, I know I gotta look within. And the desert's quiet. The desert's still. There's something about it that stirs, allows you to look into the mirror. You see, it's important to realize this, that we as individuals are part of a greater whole, a vast web of interconnected lives. Just our individual lives are reflections of our inner selves. The dynamics of a community, group, or a society are mirrors of the collective's consciousness. It's a group of society, they're mirrors of that consciousness together. It's an invitation to look deeper. It's not an accident. It's an invitation for us to go into the deepest caverns of our own lives, to engage with the internal work that heals not just ourselves, but even everyone around us. See, there's an illusion to this thing of perfection. Life is not about hiding. It's not about looking perfect. You can't anyways. There's nothing to hide. It's already seen. It's already known. It's too late. We live in a world that is often values appearance over substance, and there's constant pressure to look like we have it all together, to hide the messy parts of ourselves. And this pressure leads many of us to suppress our emotions, to push away the parts of ourselves that are deemed unacceptable. See, however, the truth is that life is not about presenting a perfect image to the world. Life is about showing up as we are and embracing our true selves. Now imagine if we understood that this world is a holographic simulation designed to help you grow into your true design, beginning, from the very beginning, the very core. And this isn't the end of your story. What if every conflict, every challenge, every difficulty you face is not a punishment, but a lesson on opportunity to look into the mirror of life, and to see who we truly are? You see, this realization can be both liberating and confronting. It asks us to drop the illusion of control and perfection and instead embrace vulnerability. Life is not about hiding. It's about being authentic. It's about stepping into the rawness of our true nature. And when we stop trying to cover up our flaws, we begin to heal them. And when we stop pretending to be perfect, we give others permission to do the same. When we speak of this holographic simulation, we are referring to the idea of the universe is not an external physical reality, but a projection, a mirror of our inner consciousness. The simulation and everything we experience is a reflection of our thoughts, beliefs, and emotions. It is a training ground for our souls. It's designed to help us remember who we are. You see, in this system, we are not here by accident. Every experience, every joyful, painful experience is designed to guide us back to our original designs, to the truth of who we are. The conflict, the struggles, the disappointments, all are here to help us see the deeper truths of ourselves. Life is not here to punish us. It is here to awaken us. What if the world you experience is a simulation designed to help you grow, to help you return to your true nature? See, the people you encounter, the challenges you face, the decisions you make, they are part of the greater process of remembering. Each challenge is an opportunity to reflect, to look within, and ask, what is this trying to teach me? The mirror of life, you see, it's looking within to find the freedom. One of the most profound signs that we are not living in alignment with our true design is the inability to sleep soundly. Trust me that. Sleep is a reflection of our internal state. When our minds are cluttered with unresolved emotions, our unexamined beliefs, our sleep is restless, and the mind is racing, the heart is uneasy, and the body cannot relax. See, true freedom comes from the peace of mind, a deeper settled knowing that all is well, even when the external world is in turmoil. When we understand the life is a mirror, a reflection of our inner state, we begin to see that everything we experience is part of the process of healing. The conflicts, the struggles, the issues, they're not happening to us. They're happening for us. Hey, Thomas, I'll get to you in your comments in a second. How's it going? See, they are opportunities to go within to see what needs to be healed, what beliefs need to let go of, and what truths need to be embraced. It is true. We are truly to understand that life is a holographic simulation, a reflection of our inner world. Then we can stop seeing ourselves as victims of circumstances. Instead, we begin to take responsibility of our own healing. We can look at all the patterns in our lives and the cycles of loss and the repetition of the same challenges and see them for what they are. An invitation to look within, to change the story we are telling ourselves. It's a prison system and the internal work. In many spiritual traditions, the concept of hell is described as a state of the mind, as an internal prison, where we are trapped from our own thoughts and emotions. If we understand this world is the kind of prison system designed to help us grow, then we also understand that the way out is through the internal work. We're not here to escape the physical world. We're here to awaken to the truth of who we are, and to break free from these chains of the mind, and to help set the captives free. Because as we begin to find our freedom, so will others, like a domino effect. See, every conflict, every loss, and every hardship is an opportunity to confront the inner prison. The limitation, the limiting beliefs, the unresolved emotions, the false identities we've been carrying this whole time. When we engage in the inner work, we begin to break free from the cycle of suffering and step into a new reality. A reality where we are creators, not victims. The key to freedom is recognizing that we are not separate from this world around us. We are part of the whole, the entire whole that is part of us. And when we begin to see ourselves as interconnected, as co-creators of the universe, we stop fighting against life. And instead we learn to flow with it, to respond to it, love, compassion, and wisdom. The call to wake up. That's what this is. If you are tired of the same cycle, if you feel like life keeps knocking you down, then perhaps it's time to wake up. Life is calling you to look within, to confront the shadows, the parts of yourself, and to embrace the true design. Every time you face a challenge, it is an opportunity to reflect, to learn, and to grow. This world is full of love and support, even when it doesn't seem that way. The universe is all, its complexity is a reflection of your inner world. And when we begin to do the inner work, you will find the external world begins to shift. And as you begin to heal yourself, you heal the world around you, and the cycle of struggle can end, and the cycle of peace and abundance can begin. The key to freedom lies within. If you are ready to break free from this prison system of this mind, the first step to recognizing that you are the creator of your reality is that you are not a victim. You are a co-creator, a divine being, the power to shape your world. And as awakened to this truth, you will find the world you once thought was a prison, that actually a garden, an opportunity for growth, transformation, and to return to your true divine nature. That's the entire point. That's what we're here for. I mean, we got to stop putting our focus on everything else now, don't we? Hey, Thomas, we can be anything we want. So just be whatever you want, however do conscious or what you choose to be correct. Where secrets and lies persist, there can be no peace. That's correct. This applies to the internal and the external. 100%. The truth will set you free. It's a true story. 100%. There you go. It's true. It's all true. My goodness, it's totally true. Well, everybody, make sure you do one thing towards your dreams. It brings you one step closer. Make sure you recognize you're valuable and you matter, and you're all unique puzzle pieces, a part of the ultimate puzzle of the cosmos. Hang in there. Do you mind what you choose to be? You got it anyway, right? All right. Much love, everybody. Peace.